So yesterday he's got to put his hand somewhere. In no-gi, he's a lot safer where he puts his hands. He can have posture like this, which is great. In which case we play yesterday's game where I pry his elbow and I start making space. If his hand is straight and I can pull his elbow over his hand, he gets wrist locked, right? Super easy way to win the match, but pretty easy for him to defend. He can just rotate his hand, in which case he goes that way. I'm gonna shoot it across, bring my legs forward and catch the arm drag to the back. Right? Basic fundamental jiu-jitsu position. Boom, now let's start attacking from here. So we'll start with that one just as a sort of refresher. Just a quick show of hands. Who was here yesterday? 2? Just 2? All right, cool. I get to recycle material. Here, I pull. If he shoots his hand because he doesn't want to get wrist locked, I go 2-on-1 and I use my legs to pull him forward as I drag the arm across the body. Once I get here, I reach up and I grab his lat and I pull him into my chest. I open my guard and I turn my hips like so, exposing the back. From here, I can cross my legs on the top side. I just can't cross my legs down here. He's going to step over my bottom foot. He's going to break my leg. So I don't want that to happen. I can be here. I can cross my legs up here. Body triangle's fine. This is fine because he can't really cross over here, right? Yeah, totally safe. Here, death. Most embarrassing death too, because I can be choking this guy unconscious and then he breaks my foot. Tap. Two hands behind the elbow. I pull, switch, use my knees, pull him forward, grab the lat, open the legs, turn the corner, expose to the back. Make sense?
Yes.
All right, 1, 2. The difference between a choke and a strangle is?
Choke is clean, the strangle is messy.
Choke cuts off the air, strangle just hurts.
No. Oh, you're doing so good.
Strangle's blood supply.
There you go. Choke is something like your esophagus is blocked, your windpipe is blocked. You're choking on food. You don't strangle on food. That sounds weird, right? But if you block the blood flow to the brain, you're breathing. I can breathe just fine, but my brain can't. That's a strangle. So we call it a rear naked choke in jiu-jitsu. It's not a choke at all. It's a rear naked strangle. It's a nerd shit. Here, yep. Lock my choke in right here. So my elbow should be in line with his chin. This is important, right? Not squeezing anything. You hear that weird noise you made? You okay?
Yeah.
There's zero squeeze. Right? Like, I'm not trying to hurt this guy. It doesn't hurt. Actually, it feels kind of nice, truth be told.
For you.
No, for everyone. Everyone loves this feeling. Your lips go tingly, your toes go numb. All your extremities just fail. All right, so here, I keep my elbow in line with his chin. I'm not even making the second grip. Just bring my hand back behind his shoulder as best I can. And I like to drop my elbow down into his chest here. Not squeezing, nothing, right? Just holding. I'll get the tap. Now, if you're not blessed with giant pythons of doom like me, you're gonna have to make a grip on your second. You have enough blood in your brain?
I'm good.
Okay. You can go palm to palm and pull it in for a short choke, right? This is all I need. I can apply the finish there, no problem. But if he's got like super good carotid arteries, they're deep in the neck, and he's defending and I need to go, this might be defendable because he can bring a hand up and start hand fighting here. Yeah. Now he starts peeling this apart, it gets bad, right? So I'm gonna start here, palm to palm grip like a butterfly. When I get here, I'm gonna turn like a backwards bat. I'm just making this shit up. I don't know what I'm doing. We start in butterfly, I switch to like a bat. This is like probably how we should teach this to the kids class. And then the bat wing goes behind his head. And this bat wing goes to my own shoulder here, like so. Now his hand fight is completely fruitless, right? He can't make any grips on my hands, nothing happens. I'm not squeezing anything either. I'm not trying to hurt this guy. Sometimes white belts especially, they'll just grab it, rah, and just rip, and then you can't swallow food for 4 days, it sucks. Here, palm to palm, pull it in, butterfly. I switch, bat, go behind the neck, behind the head. So the back of my hand is behind his head, here. This one's just grips onto my bicep, nice and easy. Same thing from here, I drop my elbow into his chest, I give a little squeeze, and then I'd like to inhale to make my chest bigger. That bigger chest kind of tightens up the choke, and I don't have to use any arm strength at all. We can, right? Like you absolutely can just rip this guy, but if you can get it without having to use any strength, it's far superior. Yeah. Make sense? All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna play same drag game. Ooh, drag him across, hook up to the arm here. This time, maybe I feel like his posture is pretty good, his base is strong, and I don't want to like open and try taking the back and getting stuck here. If I can't, like I was saying to Daniel and Greg, the center of my chest should be on the center of his back. That's the ideal strangle scenario, right? Any deviation from that, the choke is way harder. Every inch I get off the center line, it's more and more difficult. So if I get here and I'm trying to choke this guy and his back is up here and my chest is down here, it's almost never gonna happen. Unless I'm super strong and I'm just gonna hurt this guy's neck a lot. In training, people are gonna tap because they wanna move their neck, they wanna sleep well that night. But in a competition, man, people are gonna eat this, they don't care. And then you're gonna end up here and now you're trapped, you're gonna lose everything, right? So if I feel like I can't get to the back, no big deal. He's gonna keep posturing up a little bit, and I'm gonna dive under the leg here and turn the corner. It's a totally different angle. Now I'm gonna take my left leg, I'm gonna rip it up to the north, here like so. Does this look cool? It feels pretty cool. This is a pendulum sweep, so I'm gonna pendulum this leg. Are we clear?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna rip my leg to the north, and then I'm gonna rip it to the south, underneath him, and use it to get up on top. Arm drag to the side. I make my grip. I don't like it. He's too centered or he's starting to win the posture battle. I dive under and I hook the leg. I'm using my hamstring here, so if your leg is bent and you're gonna try to do this with your adductor, you're super weak. Here, you're super strong. Right? I combine that with bringing my leg up to the north and then to the south. Coming up on top of this dude. Boom, boom. Boom. Without all the yakking. Make sense?